so we were so rudely interrupted by battery problems. Remember, this is an experiment. We're trying to get this right for you. What exactly is the soul? And the soul is the consciousness. So that's the case. What's the difference between the consciousness of an animal, the consciousness of an ant, and even the consciousness of a plant, and our own consciousness? The answer is that each consciousness, each layer of consciousness is only sensitive to its particular quality, to its source, if you will. The human consciousness, the human intellect, the human awareness has many layers to it. It isn't just that we respond to stimuli. Animals respond to stimuli. They have certain feelings, they have certain needs, and they respond to those stimuli and those needs. The human being is the only creature that has independent thought. We don't just respond to stimuli. We're affected by the stimuli, of course. That tells us what kind of a person we are. But beyond that, we have the capacity to be able to understand things just because they're real, because they're true. We're the only creature that's able to discover universal truths. The ability to think abstractly is what distinguishes man from the animal. And the complete man, the complete human being, is able to understand abstract concepts all the way to the nature of the creative process. Not the nature of God, but about the nature of God. The greatest consciousness is understanding the enormity, the wondrousness, the excitement, the overpowering presence of the Creator. And that's called the godly consciousness or the godly soul. So when we talk about souls, we are talking about awareness, intellect, cognitive awareness. But wait a second, isn't there a subconscious? Yes, there is a subconscious. And the subconscious, believe it or not, thinks. It's just that we don't necessarily get the message of the subconscious. But the subconscious is also thinking. And this is what a soul is. A soul is a thinking entity. An entity that's able to be aware of things and is able to extract the truth of things. The human soul is the ability to not only investigate into physics, but to investigate into the spiritual world and ultimately penetrate to the knowledge of God. And this is what Maimonides, the greatest doctor of his time, the greatest philosopher of his time, tells us will happen at the time of the coming of Messiah. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So what is your soul? Your soul isn't your IQ, but it's your ability to understand things. It's your intellect, your awareness, your ability to sense things, to sense the truth of things, and sense things as they are beyond your stimulus, things that are beyond just utilitarian value. The soul is not that which discovers how we can create electricity so we can make our lives better. That's, of course, wonderful, but that's not really the essence of our soul. The soul recognizes the truth of all things, how they are, what they are, and where they come from. And that is where we have to begin. How to discover the soul, the cognitive, intellectual awareness within ourselves, within yourself.